Hey Flosstube, it's the Prickly Crafter coming to you with video number 5. I did film this last week and just never ended up posting it, so I'm just going to redo it. I've had plenty of progress since then. Didn't make any sense to do 2 videos at the same, like within 5 seconds of each other. Or 2 hours, depending on uploading time. So it is March 1st, so today's video is going to have February review, which I've never done before, so learning process, as well as just an update. We have my book of remembering things. We have a little bit of haul and just some general stuff, and I'm going to do the general stitching tag from, I grabbed this one from Wendy Davis. Yeah, so like I said, it's the 1st of March, Caucus Day. I failed in my civil duty, sorry. Didn't end up going to caucus today. Didn't end up going to internship either. Our professor did not take us down there because it's caucus day, so I tried to work on some stuff for the Capitol and got distracted. And we went grocery shopping, so we have food. That's good. I did a little bit of stitching today, not a whole lot, surprisingly. I don't know where the day went. I don't know what time it is. My phone's dead. If anyone's been trying to call me, I have no idea. Wait. It's like 9 o'clock p.m., not a.m. So I don't know where the day went, so I'll probably be up stitching for a little bit after this. So, without further ado, we'll start with February in review. I have my little journal with me. Hopefully this doesn't knock the camera down. I got this from Barnes & Noble when we went. So this is part of my haul, I guess. So it's a cool little thing. It's got graph paper, so it's for the bullet journal. And I think I went over this in the original video 5. But this, and I'm purposely making it so you can't see it, because there's some hidden things on here for people. But I'll probably go through this more next time. I did this in the last video, and I don't feel like doing it, so sorry. Anyway, so it has my whips from 2015, my goals, and I break it down into months. Woo. As well as project log. So, February in review. We'll start with that. My goals, here they are, were to finish my mom's birthday gift, which I still have in my possession. Sorry. Finish postcards, the Venice one, and finish Paris. And finish the Valentine's Day gift for Isaac. I got 3 out of the 4 done, or checked. My mom's gift, Venice, spoiler alert, and my Valentine's Day piece, which is actually on the wall right there. So 3 out of 4, not too bad. Not great in terms of grading, but it's okay. Sal's, didn't do so hot on those, but not a big deal. New starts, I had 4 new starts in February, and 3 finishes. That's not too, well, one's a mini finish, but not too bad. I can handle that. So, new starts were the gift from my mom, which I almost said out loud. That was bad. My Bliss Fairy Mirabilia. The I Choose You for Isaac from Stitching Garden on Etsy, and a new start which I'll show you here, and it is a Dimensions kit called Beguiling Tiger, and I'll show you that one here in a second. And I was able to get a fair amount worked on, so for this month I did Bliss Fairy, QS in Love, postcards, Minnie the Black, I Choose You, Lady Slipper, QS Leaf Fairy, wow that's hard to say, 2 kits that were for my mom, or will be when I finish them one day, kit number 2, and then the tiger. And I did start the Martian last week, and I included that on the bottom. I started a book. Thought it'd be good to write these things down. So, yeah. That's exciting. That was the world's fastest February in review. Worked on a bunch of stuff, finished some things. Actually, this is the most finishes I've had in 3 years. This is how bad I've been. So I'm hoping to keep up with that, hopefully. So moving into March, I have 4 goals for the month. Because there's a spring break in here. That's my plan, to finish things. The goals are to finish Paris. Didn't finish Paris last month. So it's a carryover. The new postcards was put out today, and it is London, and I'm kicking myself for not finishing Paris, because I want to start on London so badly. I love it. Paid challenge is due the 14th. Sound like it's homework. Due the 14th of this month, and I'll show you my progress on that. I'm almost done with the challenge, not the whole piece. And then finish the top row of Tiny Treasure Kitten number 2. I also had You Had Me at Reading. I did start that one, and I didn't include it because I hate it with a passion. So I have another chart that's on its way here, hopefully, and I should have it here in time. If I don't, oh well. And I want to do that one more, and I haven't kitted it up yet, so I know I'm going to be panicking doing it, so I might not finish it, but that's okay. And as for the You Had Me at Reading with Cross Stitch and Discuss, I'm going to have to switch the project. I hate it. Pattern's not easy to use, and it's not worth it. So I unpicked it, like the 20 stitches I put in. Might as well save the fabric and the skeins. So, yeah. That is the whirlwind of February and March. So, without further ado, let's get to whips, mini finish, and whips, and the new start. All the same combination of things. So, lighting's not great in here, so hopefully I have this rigged. I have a lamp here, and a lamp over there, and whatever useless thing is on our ceiling. So, we'll start with the mini finish. So I finished Venice. Does that, yeah. Hello. So that's Venice. Finished that. Woo! All completed. And I moved on to Paris. So what I did here, it's shedding season, and Freer sheds like a boss, and I have hair everywhere. So most of this I had most of his head done, and then the Eiffel Tower was done yesterday already. And half of the border was done. So I had to about from here to here. So yesterday, which was Monday, because I knew I didn't have to get up early today, I did the rest of it pretty much. So I think Katie and Garrett were doing initials, and Jessie Marie does stuff. I think those are the 3 that I've heard so far. They put their initial in this little sign, and I copied. Sorry. But I like the idea. So I put my little K here for Karen. It's moving. This one's actually, I feel like, going a lot faster. I haven't been stitching as much on it, and this video is not working all that well. There we go. I'm in a bed and it moves. It's bad. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So I haven't been stitching as much. I've actually been wanting to work on other projects, weirdly enough. I think it's because those are big blocks of color with less color changes. But I love this piece. Do not get me wrong. I love it. I love this fabric. I love working on it. I just haven't been. It's kind of weird. So I need to put in London's block here. After I finish Paris, London goes here. And if I get going fast enough, I can probably start back over here and get some more blocks done. Because I am doing on the blocks at the same time. Which is hard, because I started late. But hopefully I can get it done. So this is part of my goal, is to get this guy done and this guy done. The official goals. The unofficial goal is to get the outline done here and get these little guys in here. So that is postcards from the world. Woo! One done. Checking off stuff. Hey, that matches. Next one. Minnie the Black by Lori Prindle and Heaven and Earth Designs. Here's my challenge piece. Yep, wait. I don't know where to put this. There we go. Woo! So, let's see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 and a bleh. 6 and a bleh. I need to get to 10. I can do it. It's easy. I'm gonna go down this way. Frog. It's my frog needleminder. He's adorable. I love him. You'll hear about that in a little bit. I also actually worked on filling in some here, some black right in here, and down in here. I think that's the only spot I worked on. That wasn't the challenge piece, and I know that doesn't count. But once all the black is done on this page, I'm done with the page. So I have a page finished. So I'm excited for that, but that's not the priority right now. The priority is getting this challenge piece, the challenge part done. But he's adorable. I love my little... I'm assuming it's a Frisian. I keep saying it's a Frisian, and it will be a Frisian. Says me. But I like this piece. Everyone likes it. I bring this one out all the time. Be like, oh, you cross stitch. I'm like, yeah, take this. This is cross stitch. Anyways, don't know what that was about. So, I'll put you over here. Actually, let's put you over there. I need you. Next one. Tiny Treasure Kit number 2, my original challenge piece. No more. Too many color switches. So, in breaking the zigzag, because you can see how I did that, I'm getting this whole top part done. My goal, this is another goal for March, is to get the whole top row done. And that shouldn't be too bad. I was just missing a color. I pulled it out to work on another smaller kit, and I don't know where I did with it. So I gotta go find it. It's in the office. I'm afraid to go in there. So that's his little body, little kitten's body. That's his eye when I fill it in. And that's the top of his head. So I got a lot of this done. None of this was in there before, I don't think. And then music needleminder. Whee! So yeah, I did most of that in one day. And this is actually the end. So this is how big this piece is. And this is very close to the bottom, so I'd say it's probably about here. So for anybody who has been nervous to do a Heaven and Earth design piece and you want to just try it and see what it's like, get one of the tiny treasures, like this one. It's little. See how much extra fabric I have? See, I suck at measuring. It's little. It's cute. And it's a cat. It's a kitten. Who doesn't love fuzzy kittens? And there's some Kreinik in here too. So you can get the full experience. Give it a try. Yes. Done. Oh, I'm way out of order. Yeah. Who follows my own rules? Okay. Next one. The Bliss Fairy by Mirabilia. I got my final colors in a haul 2 videos ago. And I put it down. Because this discouraged me a lot. I have been horrible to you people, and I haven't been showing you pictures of things. I have them all right here. Okay, backtrack. Kit number 2. There you go. Horrible person. You guys need to stop me when I do that. Wait for it. There it is. Woo! Yeah. How adorable. I have another comment on that too. Yeah. Your eyes aren't deceiving you. That's green. It's very green. That's yellow. That's green. I like the yellow. But that's okay. I still love it. It's just slowing me down on working on it. So from the last time I had part of the green done, didn't have this dark stuff in. So I was able to get these dress pieces in. I have a little bit here. I haven't figured out how to work the video editor yet. Sorry guys, you're gonna have to watch the other videos. For now. Didn't work on her arm. Did get the dark colors in, and then all in here. And I do like it. I sound hesitant. I'm tired, but I do like the yellow. The other thing for anybody that is working on Bliss Fairy, you do need to go on the Mirabilia website to get a corrections page. There are errors in this chart. I came across one when I was trying to work in here. Went and pulled the color out like it said to, and it was pink. It was this color. I was like, that's not right. So I went to go see if anyone else had that problem and what color to put in there, and on the Mirabilia page there is a corrections page. Not a lot of things. There's like 3 or 4 lines. One of which didn't even apply to my copy. Some are printed differently. They changed it. But there's a couple of errors. So just check that out if you're going to work on that. So, yeah. Need a minder. Let's go. He's cute. I brought this one with me to work last weekend when I didn't have a whole lot to do. It's pretty cool. So I worked on this one. Minnie the Black. And my tiger. There we go. Couldn't remember what I worked on. So there's that. And we're going to put the pattern back in there so I know where it goes. Actually, let's just put the whole thing back. Next one we have Flosstube February. Yes, I like this one. I haven't worked on it in a while, so I pulled it out. Okay. So, distance view. Woo! It's okay. Alright, so where I was last time is I had about where my fingers covered done. Yeah. You see how much I did? I did a lot. So I have a bunch of chronic in here. I did make an oops in there, and I know no one can, well, I can see it. The camera's not going to be able to pick it up, I don't think. I have some stitches going the wrong direction. I wrote a note and I didn't look at it. I don't know why, but I didn't. But I switched it back to how it's supposed to be. So I don't think anyone really cares. Except for me, and I care, but I can't get the chronic out. I tried. 1 over or half stitch, 1 over 1 on 25 count with chronic. Don't do that. So again, if you guys haven't seen my previous videos and you're new to Flosstube or just new to me, hi, welcome. I'm crazy. Sorry, I think he heard me laugh and got scared. I'm doing this 1 over 1, 25 count, vintage country mocha, and I'm only doing a half stitch on the chronic because a full cross is just too bulky on this fabric. And it looks just fine. I actually really like it. And there's a lot of chronic in this piece. So if you don't like chronic, either switch it or switch it, because you should still do it. It's awesome. So as you can see, I've gotten her arm. I have it stitches up to about here. Down here. So you can see her hand will be up here. Yeah. I went crazy. I went to Hobby Lobby I haven't been Hobby Lobby in a while. Everyone keeps saying they're getting all these like awesome fabrics from there, and I'm like, how do you get these things? I've never seen these. They have a really good selection of cross-stitch stuff. If you don't want to buy online. it's a little cheaper online. I mean, you can get a 40% off coupon and stuff, but it is cheaper online, for sure. But at the same time, I can actually just pick stuff up instead of having to wait for it. Yay! So I went there to get the rest of the skeins for this project. I was missing a bunch. I was rushed by a certain individual. Even though he said he wasn't, but he was. And I didn't get the color I needed. This whole section in here is one color. I still don't have it. I'm kind of irritated. I'm just going to laugh about it now. It just means another trip to Hobby Lobby and he's going to have a field day with it. That's what he gets for rushing me. So I do need to get the color there because that'll be a big chunk. And I'm going to try to finish her arm sooner rather than later. But this is a fun little piece. It's cute. I like how bright these colors are. The bag that it's in is just super bright colored and I love it. So yeah, that's QS Leaf Fairy. I really do. I like this one. I really do. And it's not too big. And I feel like I can make progress on it, so that's always good. Yeah. Alright, last one. Let me verify that. Leaf Fairy. Bliss Fairy. I have a problem with fairies. Okay. Last one. So this is my new start. What do I do with the... That's it. You have to excuse my disorganized life. Okay, let's just do that. Okay, so I got angry one day. It happens. And in my anger, I started a new project. That's what happens. I got angry at... I don't even know what I was angry at. Who knows? So I started this guy. And I'll talk about it in a minute, but I do have my mania list filled in, tentatively. And this one didn't make the cut, so I just started it early. Then Mania. Didn't make it on Mania list, just started anyways. So, this is the Dimensions Gold Collection Petites Eagling Tiger. Isn't he cute? I thought it was going to be bigger. And I'm okay with that. I mean, it came in the world's tiniest box. I shouldn't have expected much, but here I am. Make sure I have it in the right direction. Ta-da! That's his eye. Part of it. That's his nose. This will be the end of his nose. Yeah. There's a lot of blended colors in here. It's kind of driving me crazy. But I think it's cute, and hopefully it'll be like a quick little finish that I can get done this year. What? Another finish this year? Crazy. And it fits on, I think this is an 8x8 Q-snap. You see there's not much spilling over. Where's the felt? Got felt now. I had some smush down on my postcards piece with paper towel, so I just pulled that off of there, and I'm gonna go cut some more. Felt, there we go. So yeah, that's this guy. He's cute. He's a cute little tiger. Yeah, so that's my new start. And there's dog hair on it. Story of my life. I don't like this is what happens with this. I don't like this. And I don't like that when you pull it out of here, it's all sticky. Don't like that. But I don't want to pull it out. But I'm glad it's sorted. But I don't like it. Anyways, so it's pretty simple. I like it. Okay. Shove that over there. Alright, so that is my whips, my mini finishes from February, except for postcards, which I worked on today, so ha. Yeah. Done, done, done. Okay. Haul. I can do that. So, I have non-traditional haul and traditional haul. Sneak peek. So, Hobby Lobby trip was awesome. So I came home with the regular skeins and felt. Almost bought some other stuff, but I didn't. I was proud of myself. But what I did come home with were these. They're the Hobby Lobby variegation, what are these called? Artiste, I think is the whatever Hobby Lobby's house brand or whatever it is. So I'm planning on doing Box of Delights, I think, for Mania. I'm going to switch out one of my other projects that is, I'm not going to be able to get it kitted up in time, financially. But I can get Box of Delights pretty easily, especially after this. So each of these skeins were 18 cents. I have not stitched with these before, so excuse me, I just had dinner. Which Isaac made, it was really good. I'm hoping these will work out. If not, oh well. So I'm going to get a couple more colors. I have enough to get the first block done. And I might get some more colors and stuff if I order from online. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, these were 18 cents. They're normally, I think, $1.39. There's more at the store, so if you're in Fort Collins, go to Hobby Lobby if you want these, or anywhere near Fort Collins. Or your regular Hobby Lobby. I don't know if they carry stuff. I don't know. But yeah, I got these. Woo! Next thing. Take this out of the thing. Me and Stash unload. Bad thing. So, yay! So, I got... It's Little House Needleworks Giving Thanks. It's chart number 138. And it says, I'm thankful for my daily bread and also for my cross-stitch thread. Isn't it cute? I saw it. I wanted it. I got it. It wasn't too expensive either. So, this is my second Little House Needleworks. I haven't gotten to kit them up yet. I know I could just substitute the threads. I might on this one, because I actually do want to do this sometime soon. With the DMC, this is in Classic Colorworks. Yeah, but I want to do this. Isn't it cute? It's adorable. It's adorable. So I got it. That's that. Stash unloading me. I mean, we're great friends, don't get me wrong, but shouldn't be. Okay. There. Alright, next thing. Barnes & Noble trip. Isaac and I had a date night. We went and saw Deadpool, which was really good. Don't bring your kids, but it's really good. Loved that movie. And we went to Olive Garden for dinner, and which was good. I like Olive Garden. And those breadsticks to die for. Then we went to Barnes & Noble, which is next door. Never good. Isaac got 2 new books. They're over here. And I went to the magazine section to go look at cross-stitch magazines because I have a problem. And I talked to a lady, didn't get her name. For some reason she ever watched it, says, "Hi, that was me." Talking to her for a little bit and ended up deciding to get a magazine, which is awesome. So I got the Cross Stitch Crazy magazine. Which month are you for? I don't even know. February. Oh, they're not by month. Okay. The February one of Cross Stitch Crazy, which looks like this. And it comes in a bag. Because it comes with stuff. So there's the cover. It came with... I got this this magazine for 2 reasons. 2 charts, actually. One of them is it came with this little book here, of little more patterns. More patterns. Just what I need. I like that cute little mermaid and the fish and the shell. She's holding a shell. Look how cute. So I got that. Partially for this one. And partially... Now, here's the sneaky part. It's this one that's almost covered by a sticker. So, I had this marked last video, but then I took it out because I was like, oh, I'm done with the video. This one. I'm going to do this one. Partomania, actually. So I did have a parakeet when I was back in Illinois, and his name was Quinn. He looked like that. He was blue. And then I had another, it's a yellow parakeet. Her name was Valor, or Vase. And they did not come to Colorado with me. They went to a lovely new home. I didn't want to stress them out in a 16-hour car ride. The hedgehogs didn't like it as it was. Birds, oh god. And sneak them into the hotel. They went to a family who loves birds. I actually met them at the county fair when I was showing my chickens, and they were there too, and she had a really nice rooster. He was adorable. And fluffy and huge. And I was talking to her, and her kids were wanting to get birds, and I was like, I have 2 parakeets that need a new home, maybe, or I'll take them with me. That was always an option. But it's a lot less stressful to go one town over than it is a couple states over. So I saw this, and I thought of Quinn and Vase, and I was like, I'm gonna do this. So I got the magazine. And there's some other really cute little birds in here. I thought these ones were cute. But I'll definitely do this one for sure. So, and then it also came with this thing, this fabric gauge. And it has 11, 14, 16, and 18 count. And the only ones on here I use are 14, 16, and 18, but usually I'm way higher than that. So, and you can like see through it. I thought it was pretty cool. So, partial lead off. I still got one more thing, but I was kind of talking with this lady about how magazines that are in bags of stuff, which I do like, don't get me wrong, I want to look inside to see what other patterns there are. I almost missed this. Because it's down here, and there was like stuff covering it. So if you want to see the inside of the magazine, I'm more than happy to show you the pictures, like the one I just did. Pardon me again. Not the charts, but just what else is in there. Let me know. Leave a comment on the bottom in the comments, or comment in the comments, if you want to see this. I'll be more than happy to flip through it. But I won't today, because I'll just talk forever, and I don't want to do that. So, that's that. Last little bit of haul. My mom got me this. Thanks, Mom. I don't think she's seen these yet. But she will one day. Soon. When she gets faster internet. Dad. Okay. So it's a Doctor Who coloring book. It's so cool. Like, I don't think I've actually talked about it. I'm a Doctor Who nerd. Is that a bad thing? No, it's not. There's some really cool things. It is updated, which is pretty sweet. So they have the doctors. Yes. Yes. Wait for it. Woo. And then it's Peter Capaldi. I was making sure before I said anything. This is Peter Capaldi, which is pretty cool. I didn't think he was going to be in it. So it's a silhouette with, usually has a companion and some of the other key episodes in the silhouettes of all of the doctors. Yes. Along with other really cool ones like that. So, yeah. My mom's awesome. She's mine. Everybody back off. She got me this. It's awesome. I didn't know it was coming. She's like, oh, your box is at the office. I was like, what box? I got a box yesterday. Microsoft Office. She's like, no, the other box. I was like, what are you talking this was it. It was awesome. It's amazing. Yes. Yes. Okay. If I throw this, it's gonna shake the whole bed. Carefully do that. Woo! Pencil. I threw that too. Da -da -da, da -da -da, da -da -da, da. No, I didn't do that. Okay. So, general stuff before I run away and go stitch. Yes. Lost my train of thought already. This is a common theme today. Holy cow. I need more coffee. Can you have coffee at 9:30? Yeah, I think you can. So my plans for the next few weeks, I want to do a weekly video. I intend to, like I would have last week, but it's been about every 2 weeks. So, try that. Postcards. Need to get those done. My Heaven Earth Design Challenge piece. Yes. I want to get the top row of Kitten 2 done. That's my plan. Not in the next 2 weeks, but I need to work on that slowly. For my year-long goals, which I didn't really talk about, so here's a little preview for that. I do want to get all of my 2015 carryover whips worked on this year. Even if it's just one stitch, which it won't be. Unless that's the last day of the year, and that'll be it. Crap. But I don't have that many. So, for this month, I want to get SK, Story Keep, Heaven and Earth Design, my History of Dragons worked on, which is a technical carryover, which I have not worked on this year. Really? I don't think so. No, I don't think I did. I want to get that, at least a page finish on that, which is, I'm not that far off. And then SK, so Story Keep, again, Heaven and Earth Designs, Water Dragon. I started that one a couple years ago on vacation, and I haven't touched it. Actually, I did. I re-gridded the whole thing because I screwed up. So not the grid lines are where they're supposed to be. I can go back to working on that again. So I want to get some stitches in there. So those are the ones that I set out that this month I want to do. Those are my check off in the front of my stitchy journal. Trying to think of what I have going on school-wise that would stop me from doing anything fun. I don't think, I mean I have some stuff, it's not too bad, but it's manageable with the right managing. So not what I'm doing right now, not managing. So I'll probably get those things done. I do want to get the color for QS Leaf Fairy, because I want to do that one color. I don't have it. And how many projects I have? Story of my life. So, there is that. I feel like I'm forgetting stuff. Oh, so there is a website. It's pretty cool. It's called Flosstube.com, and I'll link it below, along with the other patterns that I have talked about, as usual, that I can actually link to the bottom. So, my Heaven and Earth designs and postcards and probably Bliss Fairy on 1, 2, 3 Stitch. It's a pretty cool site. It's like, I think it's called, I don't want to say Revel because that's a school thing, not that. Revelry? The knitting version. And it's just for cross stitch. So they're opening it up to a limited number of people at a time. It's a work in progress, but it's a bank of patterns, types, a bunch of cross stitching and needlepoint people that you can track your projects on, which is awesome, online. So have a picture on there, update it, you can get a little library going. She's adding new features all the time, and I am one of the beta testers amongst, I know there's plenty of other people on Flosstube that are part of it, so maybe you've already heard of it. But if you don't want to deal with it changing kind of frequently, definitely get on the wait list. There's a little list that you can send your email to when they open up. You'll get invited. I really like it. I goof around on there a lot, and I found a bunch of new patterns already that I don't have, never heard of. Now I must have, which is annoying. I don't need any help. He's playing League of Legends. Mister, I have 2 tests in the next 2 days. It's because I wouldn't watch The Office with him. Because I wanted to do a video instead. Slacker. Just kidding. He's been working most of the day. Because he went... Yeah, he went to class today. I didn't. Because I didn't have class. Anyways, distraction much. So, definitely check that out. I'll link it below. What else did I not talk about? Okay, well, we'll talk about Mania. So, I've never done Mania before. Just Mania. So, for those that don't know what that is it's a new start, or however you wish to modify it. No constraints, I guess. That's what I've heard. But the goal is to have a new start every day for the month of May. Mania. It's insane. And I wasn't going to do it. I think I've even said I wasn't going to do it. And then I changed my mind. That is also the story of my life. I change my mind all the time. So I have the list. And on top of it, I need to get 1, 2, 3. 3 counts as multiple. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have to get 8 kitted up still. Most of them are very small, and it's literally just getting the floss, not the, which I probably do have, but I haven't looked that far. Some of them are on 14 count fabric, so I have that. That would take out 2 of them. And then most of it's just floss. I have fabric for, or at least the media. Some of these are going to be on perforated paper. Perforated. Yes. I don't even know. My poor brain. Don't know if you can hear that, but I have no idea. So, perforated paper. Anyways, so I just need to get the skeins for almost everything. I have fabric. That's not a problem. Except for what everyone I talked about earlier. You know, work delights? Box of delights. Oh, I'm not gonna re-record this. I don't even care. So I do need to get that. Everything else is kitted up, so anything that has a K by it is done. Kitted. K. See how I did there? See what I did there? Yeah. So I just gotta get those few things. Shouldn't be too bad. Not too worried about it. Yeah. One of them does include my postcard teacher. Probably April. I'll pull all of them and be like, this is what I'm doing, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. I'm not gonna do it right now. Yeah. So, last thing at 43 minutes, which will make this really long, sorry. I'm gonna do the general stitching, I have stitching written down. General stitching tag. It has 8 questions. I've kind of prepared them, but be prepared for tangents. Okay. First question. How often do you stitch? Once a month? Once a week? Daily? Etc., etc.? Every hour? I try to stitch every day. That doesn't always happen. Lately I've been stitching once a day or every other day. I go in phases where I lose my stitchy bug and then I don't stitch for 3 months. I don't even think about it, but I have found that Flosstube and being a part of a bunch of stitching groups on Facebook and not just Stitching Heaven and Earth Designs, I have not lost. I've only had 1 day in the last 3 months that I've been like, I don't feel like stitching, which is amazing. I think I still stitched anyways because I didn't have anything else to do. I was just like, I'm just gonna do it, I guess. But I couldn't make up my mind, so I worked on like 5 projects in under an hour. But back to the question. Usually every day, unless school gets in the way, and then I make up for it over the weekends. So usually, I guess you can say minimally once a week, but it's more like minimally like 5 days a week. But it varies. So, second question. How long is your typical stitching session? It depends on what I have to do. If I have a ton of homework to do, but I do decide to stitch, I say I'm only going to stitch for an hour, but I stitch for 3. And then I panic. Half-hearted. Nothing gets done unless I'm panicking. If it's just an average day, 2 to 3 hours, maybe. If I have nothing to do. I don't want to even say how long my normal stitching sessions are. It's a while. It just depends on what I have to do. Show your favorite needle minder. See, now here I had a problem. I have 2. One is this one. He's my frog. Not this one in particular, but I do have 2 of these. It's not made yet, but that'll take a day with drying. This is one of the ones that I will be doing a giveaway. When I decide to do a giveaway, I will do one. Haven't decided when yet, so tell your friends. It's my frog. I love my frog. He's so cute. And my other favorite, while I put that back on there, is this one. It's a hedgehog. Isn't it cute? I just made new hedgehog ones. I think I have it on Mini Gypsies again. And when I work on that one, I will show you. I don't think I showed it. I don't remember. I dropped it. And I got this on Etsy, and I'll have to link it below because I don't remember, even if I can find it. I got this one a couple years ago, but cute. Prickly Crafter. That's where I get it from. So this is my first ever needle minder. Okay, needle minder. I told you I'd go on a tangent. Question 4. What does the way you stitch say about you? I'm insane. Yeah. I think I've been told that. A bunch of people, or some people, found my YouTube channel that I didn't think were going to ever find it. That I didn't tell about, and yeah, I'm crazy. I know this. It's okay. It really is. Okay, I'm a compulsive starter. I love new projects, so compulsive starter. I also really like fairies and horses. You will see with my patterns, fairy, and animals in general, I guess, but I have three horse ones and another one that's coming up in Mania. There probably would be a lot more. Wait. I think I have 4. I don't know. I have a lot of horse ones. But I have just as many fairies, if not more. But the way I stitch, I'm crazy, and I'm a compulsive starter. I'm okay with that. Question 5. Is there one piece you stitched that didn't turn out the way you had wanted it to? I don't finish anything. I haven't had that experience yet. I mean, the only thing is the I Choose You piece, which is up on the wall. I do need to redo the back. It doesn't lie flat on the wall because there's too much fabric back there. And I do need to fix that. I should fix that. But I wouldn't say I didn't turn out how I wanted it to. It technically did turn out just fine. It's just a weird preference thing. So I'd say no. Not yet. It might actually, now that I think about it. A couple of the pieces I'm working on, I am doing 2/1 on 25 count. I'm getting a little, like, it's kind of why I haven't worked on them. But I think I'll get over it. I think I just got very used to stitching 1/1 on 25. So, we'll see. That could be a thing. I don't know. Question 6. What do you find the easiest type of pattern to stitch? 2 things. The little starter kits, like the little guys that you can finish in like one sitting. I like those. They're cute, they're motivating, they make me feel like I can finish something in my life. Those are usually really easy. And then the Clouds Factory little people. They're like the TV shows. So I know they have like a Breaking Bad one. They have Doctor Who ones. They have... Just go on Clouds Factory. You'll see what I'm talking about. If you haven't heard of them already. Those ones are so simple. They're so easy. I finished one in two rounds. Only because I stopped myself. Because I wanted to delay the fun. Those are so easy. They're not that scary. And I did mine 2/1, so it was still easy and fun and awesome. So even if you did it on 14 count, it's awesome. Just do one. Question 7. Are you planning on starting a new piece in the next year that you would consider a challenge? Yes. I have 3. One of which I might not start this year. It's going to depend, but it could. Box of Delights. Never have done black work. Ever. That's what I'm going to do. 2. Save the Stitches. Black work. Again. Huge. At the same time. 3. Beading projects. The one that I showed that I got from Stitchy Box, that little one that's in the series, I was going to start that. I was like, yeah, I'm going to start this. This will be a no-brainer. I got scared, and I didn't start it. Partially because I need more Q-snaps. And I didn't feel like switching at the time. But I'm also scared to do it. So I just need to get over it. So those will be challenging for me, I think. But I'm excited. Why not? I like challenges, kind of. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. So last question. Question number 8. What is or was the best stitching product you were enabled to buy? 3 things. Needle minders. Now I have a problem. I make them and I love them and I have them on all my products. I need needle minders because otherwise I put my needles down and I lose them, or the dog finds them and she really likes to eat needles, or Isaac finds them with his foot or his butt. But those are helpful. Bowen needles, Bowen brand needles. I use the DMCs for up until last year. Yeah. Like 9 or 10 years worth of stitching. And I only figured out that, because I was stitching like little easy projects that weren't intensive and didn't take more than 10 minutes. So I was bending needles, like in the eyes, like I was bending the needles in half. And someone suggested Bowens, and I was like, hey, whatever. So I ordered some online because you can't get those in the store, and I was irritated with that. Bought a package, and now that's all I use. I do want to try some other ones. The John James, I think is what they're called. I want to try those. But I really do like the Bowens. I haven't had an issue with Bowens yet. Probably not going to switch really, but who knows? Maybe I will. Enabled to buy Q-Snap Grime Guards. I don't know if I was enabled. Yeah, I kind of was. Part of it came after QS in Love and having that stained really badly, but I saw people that had really cool ones. I was like, oh, okay, maybe I do need one of those. And I do have a few. I have one for my 6x6 and my 8x8 and my 11x11. I do want to get one for my 11x17 Q-Snap. Or I can just make one. I do want to learn to make them. I have the elastic. I just haven't done it. Still too nervous to use my sewing machine. But I do have one. I should make them. So probably the most enabling thing was my needle minders. Other than that, I mean, my Q-Snaps themselves definitely were an enabled purchase. I didn't think I was using the round hoops or whatever, or stitching in hand. But I never did anything that needed a Q-Snap, and then once I got them, I was like, why haven't I used these ever? So I definitely like those. so that's that. So that's all I have for today at 55 minutes. Oh my god. I'm gonna try to do a video next week. Maybe even this weekend. What do I have to do? I have to read a lot. Who knows? Depending on how much stitching I get done. I might do another one this weekend, but at least probably in 2 weeks for sure. And then during spring break, I know I'll get some stitching time in, so definitely then. That's 3 weeks. 3 weeks? 2 weeks? 3 weeks? I don't know. My mom's coming the first week, part of the spring break. So I may try to get a video in the second half. Or she can be my special guest on my video. I'll have to talk to her about that. Yeah. So, I'm stalling. Because I feel like I should talk about something. But I don't have anything. Some of them's hair clip. This is another good invention. I wasn't enabled to buy this because I didn't buy this. I stole it from my mom. Mom, if you were looking for this, that's where it is. Clips on the side of the Q-Snap. Which one are they using it on? I use it on postcards a lot. So whenever I have all this stuff here. In case you don't know how to use that clip. There's not problems. See my needle in the back? Yeah. I actually rotate that. I do need to get some more of those. I need it for my 11x17 piece. Which I can't show in case my mom watches. I have so many projects I can't show you. It's horrible. Yeah. Alright. Well, I'm out. So, if you have any questions at all about anything, feel free to leave them below. Haven't had any really yet. So, yeah. I will talk to you all later before I fall asleep sitting here, and you can just watch me take a nap. I'm going to go get some coffee, maybe do some stitching, reading. Probably should do reading. Reading, then stitching. And then sleep, because it's 10 o'clock. Yeah, so, I'll see you all in the next video.